So welcome to the Canva Quickie, and today I'm going to show you just some of the things that you can do on Canva that will help your business. So Canva is a brilliant marketing tool. I'm going to show you how to use the free version. There are various bits and upgrades that I'll talk about along the way that you might want to pay for to upgrade to the pro version, but I am going to show you what you can do on the free version. So Canva is used quite often for social media posts, and that's because it already has perfectly sized social media posts. So you don't have to go and have a look and find out what size an Instagram post is, or if Facebook decide to change the size of their images, you won't have to go and look. Canva will update it automatically. So it's really great. But if you did want to use something more custom sized, perhaps you've got a blog header that's a slightly different size to normal, or perhaps you wanted to create some labels for some craft or artwork, then you can just go to the custom size and you can make it exactly how you want it to be. And all of this is in the free version. So let's start by having a look at the templates that are available. If we go into templates, my connection's a little bit slow today. And you've got all of these categories, you've got different styles, you've got different themes, different colours, you can choose by different colours. So let's have a look at simple. So in the simple category, you've got 196,329 templates. And that is being added to every single day. So people around the world will be submitting their templates for you to use. So if you have a look at these, if you just hover over them, it will tell you whether they're free or not. So if there's nothing there, it means it's free. It's free. And if you do have to pay for it, then it will just have the little paid thing at the bottom, or it will have a little crown if it's only available on the pro version, this little crown here. So if we have a look at one of these templates, let's choose this one. And we can customize this template. So that's what it's all about really, is making your business stand out a little bit more. So this, I think, would be a perfect travel agent post. But that black is a little bit harsh, I think. So if I just click on that, then I can change that to a nicer colour. But does that now fit in too much with the background? So that's a bit nicer, I think. But now that text is a bit lost. So we might change the text colour to something a bit darker. And we can change that font if we want, because I don't really like that font. So we could change that to something a bit nicer. There we go. Does that all look a bit nicer already? We can just make that a little bit bigger. And then over here on the left-hand bar, we've got uploads. So you can upload your logo. So that's what I've done. I've uploaded my logo already. So I can just pop my logo onto this image. So automatically I've branded my image. And I put my logo onto anything that might get shared because I want people to know where to come back to if they've got questions. So if we have a look into the elements, and in here we can search for, if we search for holidays, because this picture is making me think of holidays, and it brings up all the things it says are to do with holidays. So you can filter that on photos, graphics, videos and audio. So I'm just going to look at graphics. So holidays could mean Christmas. That could be that sort of holiday. But look, this fits in perfectly with this. Oh, hang on. There we go. You see, we're just starting to make this a little bit more our own, and it will stand out from, if other people are using the same thing, it will stand out from theirs. We can If the background is a little bit too in your face, we can change the transparency so it's a little bit more subtle, which is great if you're putting other things on it. So you can see just by using the templates, you've created something very quickly that you could put onto your social media. It really is that easy. And now if you wanted to make this more of a movie or a presentations kind of thing, you've got the option. You can add a page. So that just adds a blank page in that you can customize exactly how you want to. Or if you wanted to keep the same theme, then you can just duplicate the page. And then if you wanted to put a different quote in there, let's just change it for, have a look and see what other quotes are in there. There we go. But again, you can't see that text very well on that background, so I would change the colours. There. And now you can start to get into the realms of all sorts of exciting stuff. So let's do another one. Let's do Be Kind, shall we? There we go. So now we've got 3 different slides and it's automatically animated them. So I think this is quite exciting. If you're trying to catch people's eye on social media, you can do this for free. How exciting is that? And if you didn't, you can change the animation of the text as well. So just click on it, and up here you've got the animations. So typewriter, you can have it floating up, you can have it floating around. There's lots of things you can do. So a few of these are paid for versions. So Pop and Stomp are paid for, Neon and Scrapbook are paid for, but there is still plenty you can do on the free version. So something else that you can do with this text is if you look at the effects, and you've got all of these effects that you can add in. So again, if you're trying to catch attention, this is a really great way to do it. You can curve your text. So you've made it into a donut now because it's gone all the way around. We can curve it back out. We can curve it all the way up so it's like a big smile. All of these things you can do in the free version. So that, I think that's great that you can do that straight away from absolutely no creative skills at all. But if you have got some creative skills, if you're feeling a little bit more like you want to create your own thing, then you can create from scratch. So you get a completely blank canvas. So this is an Instagram post, so it is sized for Instagram. So we can now go and choose our background. And again, lots of these backgrounds are free. Is this a map? So I quite like maps. So we would put a map on. We might put a shape on. We might just make that a little bit less in your face. And then we might put another quote on. There we go. And I'm going to add my branding in because I want my branding to be visible. It's all about reminding people who I am and where they can find me. So did you see when I put this colour up, So I've got these two colours here, and these are actually my brand colours. So when you set up your free version of Canva, you can put your brand colours in, so you can keep everything on brand if you want to. And then I might just have a little arrow on this because we're a map. You've got so many arrows. There really is just no end to what you can create with Canva. So where are we going to go? We're going to go there. Okay, so we have now created something completely from scratch, and again, very quickly. If we decide that we don't really like that background, then we can just click on it and get rid of it. And we can change the background very quickly. Might like that one. Might like a spacey one. That might fit better actually. So there's lots you can do. If we just get rid of this quote, get rid of my arrow as well. So now if I want to just add some text, if I just go into the text button, I've got these options to add the heading, subheading or body text. But I've also got these font combinations as well, which are quite funky. And again, some of them are only on the pro version, but lots of them are available on the free version. So if you wanted to, let's do a cheers. So we can add cheers in, we can change the colour of cheers. So I could make that into a brand blue or a brand orange if I wanted to. I could change that text, although that will change the way it looks, obviously. Keep it at that, I think. And again, I could go with those effects and I could animate that. All of these things can be done on the free version. So we're going to have a quick look at another thing that Canva can do, which I think is quite clever. So creating from blank. So I've already told you that you can upload your own images, your own videos, all things like that. So just using a photo that I've got here of my dog. So my dog is actually an Instagram star, so you may have seen her on Instagram. And then if we click on this edit image, we've got this smart mockups. If we click onto smart mockups, and it gives you all of these things that you can pop that picture onto. And let me just quickly show you how easy that is. Oh look. And now all of a sudden, my photo is on a mobile phone. So it's a great way of getting your marketing message across. Perhaps you've got a new product or a bit of feedback or something that you wanted to put on a text message. All of these things just make you stand out a bit more, and add a bit of branding to that. Wow. How long did that take? About 30 seconds. Really easy. So something else that you might want to do, if you've seen here that it says you can record yourself. So if you record yourself, okay, so it's going to count down. And then we just wave and we attract people's attention. Okay, so that's now going to go into my videos. Okay, and I think that she deserves to be on TV really. So I'm just going to go and have a look at frames. If we scroll down, we've got so many different frames. Maybe this TV one here. We'll just make it bigger because my head is giant. There we go. And all of a sudden, I'm on TV. And I'm moving. How easy is that? So for all of these things, once we've created them, if we want to download them, then we just click on download. It really is that simple. If it's a Facebook post or a LinkedIn post or a Twitter post, then you can schedule it directly to the platform. You can't do that with Instagram posts at the moment. So let's get rid of her. She's annoying me. So when we looked at all of these elements that are available, I did tell you that you've got videos on there as well. So if we just look for maybe sport, so you've got all of these sport things, but if we just click on the videos, and we'll see what we've got available. What have we got? I think this is a bit of tennis. Let's do this one. So we've got a nice little tennis video, or badminton actually, I think. And if we just right click on this, we can set this as our background. So all of a sudden, we've got that animated background. If you wanted to really catch people's attention, that is a brilliant way to do it. And I say you can add your logo onto everything that you do. It's so simple. Okay, so I have given you a brief overview of how you can use Canva to make social media posts, but there's so much more that you can do in Canva. So you can create logos, you can create posters and flyers, you can create business cards and branded invoices, you can create presentations that are really much slicker than PowerPoint, much nicer than PowerPoint. You can create videos, you can create email headers, MailChimp graphics, all sorts of things that you could do for print or for digital. And I really encourage you to have a play and see what is possible on Canva. There is so much that is available. I do one-to-one training. If you do want some more further training on Canva, how to make it work for you, I'm happy to do one-to-one training with you. And I also do monthly workshops, so check out my website to see what the next workshop coming up is. Hope you've had fun, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.